Assalamu alaikum and welcome to lecture number 32 for the course Corporate Social Responsibility MGT 610. We're nearing the end of our course and this is the last chapter that we're discussing, which is chapter number 10, and it is about the future of corporate social responsibility or the road ahead. The learning objectives for the chapter are to understand how CSR will evolve in the future or what the future holds for corporate social responsibility, analyze the importance of shared growth through different models, and to understand that corporate social responsibility has to be integrated in the business process for sustainable development. So these are the chapter goals and the chapter objectives that by the time that you're done with this chapter, we would expect that you would be able to understand all of this. Now, there are different levels of optimism about the future of corporate social responsibility. So everybody is not as enthusiastic about corporate social responsibility or as I am or maybe other people in this world are. Ranging from disillusionment that CSR will never be more than a cover for corporate activity to the most hopeful view that CSR is part of a paradigm shift from industrial capitalism to sustainability capitalism. Remember when we were doing chapter number 7 and we talked about socialism versus capitalism, and we said that socialism या planned economy में तो corporate responsibility cannot thrive and cannot work because planned economy में private business का concept नहीं है. So the next best option that was left with us was capitalism, which was a market economy. But then we also criticized capitalism as well, and we said कि capitalism में भी मसले मसाइल हैं, जहाँ पर tragedy of commons की भी हमने बात की और selfishness और self-interest की भी बात की. And then we finally, when we ended that discussion, we said कि when we are talking of capitalism, we're not talking of industrial capitalism, but the ideal form of capitalism is going to be a sustainability capitalism, which is going to result in organizations and companies who will be worried about their social performance and their environmental performance and their environmental performance in addition to their economic performance. Now this paradigm shift from industrial capitalism to sustainability capitalism, it is predicted, will witness businesses finding a way to deliver on sustainable social changes, even in some quarters working to curtail the power business itself wields in society. So what we're predicting with reference to corporate social responsibility is that it is not a buzzword that we have established. It is something, it's a force to be reckoned with. It is something that cannot be ignored. It is something that cannot be put in the back shelf that कि जी हम 10 साल के बाद इसके बारे में सोचेंगे. It is a very important, it's a concept which has taken a great force now, or companies and organizations who want to succeed and who want to be or who want to grow or who want to be profitable in the long run cannot exist or cannot ignore the concept of corporate responsibility or corporate social responsibility. Now, what we're going to do in the next few slides is that we're going to look at corporate social responsibility from an optimistic view and also from a pessimistic view as well. So we're going to see if the glass is half full or if the glass is half empty. First up, we're going to see or look at corporate social responsibility from the view of a pessimistic, that what do individuals who do not believe in the future of corporate social responsibility, what do they say and what do they believe and what do they predict? Increasing consistencies between corporate actions and stated CSR commitments, companies will become astute at shielding their actual performance. So the pessimists or the people who do not believe in corporate social responsibility, they are the ones who are basically saying that there's going to be an increased inconsistencies between what companies do and what companies say. So what's going to happen in the future with reference to the pessimistic view is that they say that people are going to say that they're doing corporate social responsibility. People are going to say that their initiatives are corporate responsible initiatives, but saying is not going to be converted into actions. So there's going to be discrepancy in what companies say and what companies do. Then the second problem that will happen with corporate social responsibility is that CSR will be a technical fix. It's something जो कि technicalities उसके अंदर इतनी ज़्यादा आ जाएंगी, कैसे, क्यों, किस तरीके से, measurement कैसे होगी, result oriented कैसे होगा, monitor कैसे करेंगे, control कैसे करेंगे, इतनी technicalities आ जाएंगी कि उसमें इतने issues आ जाएंगे that companies will not be favoring corporate social responsibility and will not go for corporate social responsibility. Really substantive issues won't be addressed by CSR. We will come to the point where we will say that there have been great improvements, but what's really changing? So what will happen with corporate social responsibility is that important issues, priority issues, issues like the ones that have been addressed in the Millennium Development Goals will not be addressed. Companies शायद corporate social initiatives take up करें, companies शायद CSR करें, लेकिन ऐसे issues के साथ करेंगी, ऐसे चीज़ों को take up करेंगी that we will be asking ourselves this question that what has changed? Yes, companies are doing corporate responsibility. Yes, companies are doing corporate social responsibility. But आपकी society में और आपके environment में change नज़र नहीं आएगा. And everybody is going to ask this question to themselves: what is changing in our society and what is changing in our environment? Most businesses will hold back waiting for the business case to develop. However, they may never be satisfied by the evidence of business case and may use this as an excuse for inaction. So what will happen with businesses is that with reference to corporate social responsibility, they will try to find an example. They will try to, they're not going to do anything. They're going to hold their efforts till the time that they see a successful business example. कि जो फलानी company थी, and that company being a socially responsible company, where doing responsible business has achieved growth to such an extent that it proves that corporate social responsibility is good in long term, will result in growth in long term. Now, since the companies are going to wait for this business model to develop, that wait will never end, because जब सभी वेट करेंगे, then who will be the first one जो कि initiative लेगा और corporate responsibility को actually अपनी organization के fabric में, अपनी organization के weave में, अपनी organization के values और strategies में डालेगा. When everybody will be waiting to see कि जी who is the first one जो initiate करेगा, who is the first one जो कि start करेगा, तो जब सभी wait कर रहे होंगे तो कोई भी start नहीं करेगा. So most probably every business जो pessimists कहते हैं, that every business will just hold back to their things. They will not do anything and see कि जी अब इसका future क्या है, कौन क्या करता है. They will just wait and they will just wait and see कि जी who is the first one who will take a step. But then when everybody is going to wait and look at each other, there's going to be nobody who will take that first step. Then they say that the business case will not be clear enough for companies to take up in mass unless it is legislated or there are other incentives. फिर ये बात भी होती है कि if a business case is developed, if a business is successful using corporate responsibility, even in that case आपका वो business case जो है वो बहुत clear नहीं होगा. So बहुत सारी ambiguities, grey areas, ifs and buts होंगे. Now when a company is faced with ifs and buts, then what will happen is, and when the company lacks clarity, then what happens is that company का जो initiative है वो automatically कम हो जाता है. The company is not that committed towards that initiative. So अगर legislation आती है, that's another story. But if there's going to be no legislation, there's going to be no pressure by the government and the regulatory agencies to become more corporate, to move towards corporate responsibility or to become more socially responsible, then the companies most probably will not go towards that. CSR will not be on public radar screen, and there won't be any clarity around what CSR is and why is it important. Now, it is this particular criticism basically is that stakeholders are not going to be clear of what corporate social responsibility is. They will not be able to define the concept. When they will not be able to define the concept, then they will also not realize how important the concept is. And when there is going to be no realization about the importance of the concept, then what will happen is that the stakeholders are not going to put pressures on the companies, and automatically जब companies पे pressure नहीं होगा, then why would the companies be motivated to become socially responsible? CSR will become too prescriptive and get labeled as needless red tape, increasing the cost of business. So with reference to CSR, with reference to responsibility, with reference to people's account and with reference to planet's account, आपकी इतनी ज़्यादा writing rules, आपके written material इतना ज़्यादा हो जाएगा, you'll have to do so much of paperwork that a lot of red tape is going to be involved. ये पहले से approve, फिर उससे approve, फिर उससे approve, फिर इसको ऐसे measure, फिर इसको ऐसे control, फिर इसको ऐसे measure. So much of paperwork is going to be involved that will increase the cost of business so much that the businesses will themselves be reluctant to go for corporate social responsibility. Companies that once embraced corporate social responsibility will lose interest and pursue other objectives. Those engaged in CSR shift to minimal CSR activities, never moving beyond baseline CSR. So one, एक ये हो सकता है कि companies are going to lose their interest and then move to other initiatives. Two, companies who will be involved in corporate social responsibility सिर्फ minimally involved होंगी, सिर्फ baseline CSR कर रही होंगी, and they will not take new initiatives and they will not undertake CSR activities the way that they should be undertaken. Pressures on business to cater to shareholders at expense of all other stakeholders will continue, if not increase. The imbalance of power will not change unless the membership on companies' boards changes to include stakeholders' interest or until government legislation is brought to bear. So what we are saying is that unless and until आपके board members ऐसे ना हो जो stakeholders' interest को देख रहे हों या ऐसी legislation ना आ जाए which pressurizes the company to become more stakeholders oriented, the companies will only look after the interest of its shareholders. The companies will only look after the interest of its investors, and the company will not see any other stakeholders' interest or will not keep any other stakeholders in mind. Now the CSR optimists, अभी जो हमने जितना view पढ़ा वो CSR pessimist का था. What do the pessimists or the people who do not believe in corporate social responsibility or the people who do not feel that corporate social responsibility can be successful in the future, what do they think of corporate social responsibility and its future? Now we're going to look at the views of the optimistic who believe in corporate social responsibility, who believe in the importance of corporate social responsibility, and who also believe that in order for the organizations to be successful in the long run, they have to incorporate corporate responsibility within each and every aspect of their business, and they have to integrate it in the weave of the organization, in the fabric of the organization, in the foundation of the organization, and in the value, vision and missions of the organization. So CSR optimists believe that the pessimists are only looking at the gaps of where we are and where we need to be, without acknowledging that mindset change takes time and recognizing that the slow incorporation of these ideas is underway in business. They believe that the disillusionment is a function of the hope for too much too quickly. So the optimist ka basically stance here that the concept of corporate responsibility is right there in the minds of people, but since it involves such a change, since it involves so much of change that people have to get used to the idea. ये नहीं हो सकता कि जी आज मैं सोई कल मैं उठी I'm a big advocate of corporate responsibility. It can never happen. It's stupidity to believe that this would happen. So the point that these optimistic are making is that the mindset is changing. Automatically the ball is rolling now, and the ball is rolling in the respect कि जी अब आपके लोगों की thinking और लोगों का जो mindset है वो change हो रहा है with respect to what is corporate responsibility, the importance of corporate responsibility, and the importance of integrating corporate responsibility within each and every operation that the organization undertakes. Now, with reference to the CSR optimistic and what they believe in, we're going to talk about that in the next few slides. In the future, a significant number of companies will be convinced it's in their strategic interest to incorporate corporate social responsibility substantially in their operations. So, more and more companies today are basically believing and they're believing in this fact that corporate social responsibility is important, and they have to incorporate corporate social responsibility within their operations if they want to increase. Right, so that is what is extremely important, and that is what is extremely needed. Second, there is a crisis in industrial capitalism which lacks in trust and social responsibility, and within this we will see a rethinking of the role companies should play in society. So the second point that the optimists make is basically that जब आप कैपिटलिज्म की बात करते हैं और जब आप इंडस्ट्रियलिज्म कैपिटलिज्म की बात करते हैं, दैट विल नेवर वर्क, बिकॉज इंडस्ट्रियल कैपिटलिज्म में वन वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट दैट इज मिसिंग इज ट्रस्ट. एंड फॉर कंपनीज टू सक्सीड इन टुडेज एनवायरनमेंट, फॉर कंपनीज टू ग्रो इन 2013, trust between stakeholders is extremely important, and that trust is reflective in the sustainability capitalism. So companies today realize that trust is important. Companies today realize that building relationships with stakeholders is important, and that is the reason that they are moving from the industrial capitalism to sustainability capitalism. CSR is at a crossroads. In a time of real discontinuity, enormously in flux, we are in the very early stages of transition, with cracks in the foundation of businesses such as Enron, WorldCom, WTO protest, Sustainable Forestry Campaign, 9/11. Now, these are little tremors before the big earthquake. We will see bigger and deeper cracks. There will be more shocks similar to 9/11. Environmentally and socially, this will drive CSR in substantial and unpredictable ways in the future. So, what we are saying in this, or what the optimists are saying, is that the world in itself, there's so many things happening and so many negative things happening in the world. 9/11 was one of the biggest tragedies that we have experienced, and 9/11 did not only happen in the United States. 9/11 के जो आफ्टर इफेक्ट्स थे वो बहुत सारी कंट्रीज़ में इंक्लूडिंग पाकिस्तान में आज तक हम एक्सपीरियंसेस कर रहे हैं. कंट्रीज़ लाइक सत्यम कंप्यूटर्स या एनरॉन या वर्ल्डकॉम या WTO के प्रोटेस्ट हो गए, आपकी फॉरेस्ट्री कैंपेन हो गई. These are all little shocks that the world is facing right now. But if something is not done about these issues today, then these shocks are going to become big jolts in the future, or it can become a huge earthquake in the future. So these little shocks that you're getting, they're just sort of आपको हिला रहे हैं slightly कि भाई wake up. This particular concept is important, and you have to take this concept, और उसको आपने देखना है, और उसको आपने समझना है, और उसको आपने सही तरीके से implement करना है, so that these small shocks remain these small shocks, and the world itself does not encounter a big major earthquake जहाँ पर आपकी society भी disintegrate हो जाए और आपकी environment भी disintegrate हो जाए. High-profile stumbles will continue to drive CSR. Companies like Enron, companies like Satyam, जो उनकी lack of transparency थी, lack of accountability थी, lack of integrity थी, lack of honesty थी, such big stumbles with reference to companies will continue to be the driving force of corporate social responsibility, whereby when people are going to read about these companies, when people are going to read as to what happened in these countries, then the people are going to say that yes, there's a greater need for greater transparency, greater control, greater monitoring, greater accountability, and more corporate social responsibility. The crisis in global markets is broadening the discussion of accountability and transparency. In this climate, there is more openness to CSR ideas. CSR will be seen as good corporate governance. There will be a pressure through competition for better corporate social responsibility performance. This will impact on suppliers. So automatically आपका जो competition है, जो that you are facing nationally as well as globally, especially with reference to globalization, आप जो competition face कर रहे हैं, that will also put pressures on companies to become more corporately social responsible, because when other companies are doing it, then customers के basis पे, suppliers के basis पे distinction होती है कि कौन corporate कौन socially responsible है और कौन socially responsible नहीं है, and that is one thing which basically gives you the competitive edge. So जब भी आप global competition की बात करेंगे, वहाँ पर better CSR practices will put a pressure on other companies, and better CSR practices will become a competitive edge for your company if you're doing that. A small group of companies will be moving ahead quickly. There will be differentiation between different models and levels of CSR as a result of continuous improvement and quality assurance. Again, more and more companies are doing it, more and more small companies will be doing it, more and more work will be put into with reference to improving the concept of CSR, with reference to ensuring that there's quality within the operations of the country. So jitna zyada kaam hoga, automatically jitna zyada system streamline hoga, the process, corporate social responsibility का process जो है वो streamline होगा. CSR will advance, but it will advance inconsistently across sectors depending on a company's economic performance, economic downturns, competitiveness of the market. So we're not doubting कि CSR advance करेगा या नहीं करेगा. We're pretty sure, or the optimists, I'm again an optimistic and a firm believer of CSR, we're pretty sure that CSR is going to advance, but the progress that corporate social responsibility will be making is not going to be an even progress. Now, it cannot be an even progress because every company is not working on a level playing field. Every company does not have identical environments and identical situations, and because of that, because differences in economic performance, differences in economic downturns, differences in competitiveness of the market, differences in countries, differences in cultures and histories, every company's CSR performance will be different from one another. Yes, CSR performance will be there, but the progress of CSR will be uneven with respect to these companies. Underlying structural drivers will impact large-scale companies such as the value of knowledge workers and other tangible, intangible assets driving companies to take different issues into account. So what the optimists are saying basically is that companies, more and more companies, are going to take into account intangible assets such as knowledge workers and of course corporate social responsibility, and will try to integrate it within their own processes, within their own operations and activities, because they would realize themselves that corporate responsibility or corporate social responsibility is the only way forward. We see only a few companies committed to CSR because we are at the beginning of a long path on this journey. The shift towards sustainable capitalism is a long-term trend, and in 5 to 10 years, only a few companies will be moving in this direction. Again, when we're talking of the optimistic, they're really optimistic, and they do have a reality, a check on the reality as well, because they're not saying कि जी ये ऐसा concept है जो कि सब लोग embrace कर लेंगे and every company will be moving towards sustainability capitalism. That is not the case. What they're saying is that yes, the mindset is changing, yes, the thinking is changing, yes, the traditional view of doing business is changing, or the traditional view of profitability is changing, but the road is a very long road, and abhi to sirf safar ka aagaaz hua hai. More and more companies will realize the importance of this concept. More and more companies will see as to where this particular concept stands, and then they will favor it, and then they will work towards it. Increasingly, business will see CSR as a result, as resulting in increased competitiveness and profitability. This is something which is happening right now as well. More and more companies today, companies giants like Coca-Cola, like Pepsi, like Unilever, like P&G, like Nestle, more and more of them are realizing the importance of corporate social responsibility. More and more of them do realize that corporate social responsibility is the way forward, which is if you will not integrate it with your businesses, then automatically the business will not be able to survive in the longer run. The cynical corporations are dinosaurs and will be swept aside, though not in 10 years. Change will be there, but it won't be dramatic. So we're saying that the people or the companies who do not, or the optimists are saying is that people who do not believe in corporate social responsibility are dinosaurs. And just like dinosaurs became extinct because you don't see any dinosaurs today, similarly such organizations who criticize corporate responsibility will be extinct one day and will no longer exist. And the only way forward is to embrace corporate responsibility and then see ways and means so that corporate responsibility can be incorporated within the organization. CSR is part of a search for a new social contract between businesses and society. This new social contract will not necessarily be through the creation of set of rules, but about a new set of norms arrived at through experimentation. So when we say corporate social responsibility, and when we say a social contract between the organizations and the society, we are not saying that it should be this particular relationship between the organizations and the society should be governed by rules and regulations. Yes, rules and regulations are important, but इतने ज़्यादा rules and regulations भी नहीं होने चाहिए कि वो space of freedom और creativity organizations की ख़त्म कर दें. What we are saying is that this relationship between organizations and society should be about a new set of norms. Do you know what norms are? We've discussed this earlier as well. Norms are behaviors and standards which are normal to a person, to an individual. And when we are talking about norms, जब norms हो जाते हैं ना, तो फिर आप जब उनको करते हैं तो वो आपके ऊपर बोझ नहीं होते. Right? So let's say कि one of the norms that we have in our society, Pakistan society, is कि कोई बड़ा कमरे में आ जाए, we stand up and we say Assalamu alaikum, right? Now, when you're doing it, it comes automatically to you. जैसे कोई कमरा बड़े में आएगा, आप अपनी सीट से उठेंगे, आप सलाम दुआ उनके साथ करेंगे, हाथ मिलाएंगे उनके साथ. You will never think about it later on. आप ये नहीं सोचेंगे कि कितना एफर्ट लगा, कितनी एनर्जी लगी, मैं सोफे पर लेटा था, फिर मुझे सोफे से उठना पड़ा. एक रिफ्लेक्स के तौर पर आप अपना काम करेंगे. That is what a norm is. And when corporate social responsibility becomes a norm between the relationships that are between the organizations and the society, तो जब norm बन जाएगा, then companies will not feel या will not think कि कितने expenses लगे, वापस हमें कितना मिला, हमने कितना खर्च किया, what did we get out of this particular action of mine. Because जब एक normal behavior, normal standard होगा, then ऑटोमेटिकली आप रिफ्लेक्स में उस काम को करोगे, आप रिफ्लेक्सिवली अपनी सोसाइटी का ध्यान रखोगे. ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस रिफ्लेक्सिवली अपनी इन्वायरमेंट्स को प्रोटेक्ट करेंगी एंड दे विल नॉट थिंक ऑफ इट एज अ बर्डन ऑन देयर फाइनेंशियल bottom line. In spite of the differences in views, or in spite of the difference in views of social impact and degree of corporate commitment, the majority of the optimists and the pessimists agreed that 5 to 10 years from now, corporate social responsibility will nonetheless become increasingly mainstream within business, even if not within the public consciousness. So everybody, be it an optimist or be it a pessimistic, everybody who has read anything about corporate social responsibility or who understands the concept of corporate social responsibility, each and every one of them agree that in the next 5 to 10 years, corporate social responsibility is going to become one of the mainstream activities of an organization. Just like the economic activities, the social performance of the company and the environmental performance of the company are going to get as much importance as the economic performance of the company. And with this thing in mind, they're pretty sure about the fact as well that CSR is going to play a very, very important role with reference to organizations. अब individuals, customers में और आप की consciousness में CSR रहे या ना रहे, that's another story. But organizations की consciousness में, organizations की activities में, organizations के behaviors, operations or actions में, corporate responsibility is going to have or is going to play a very, very important role. CSR tools, resources, language, all will become more aligned with business norms and systems. CSR standards, to greater or lesser effect, will be part of business basics and not add-ons. So CSR, even today, CSR will be not taken as charity, but CSR will be taken as a strategy. CSR will be woven into the foundations of an organization. They will become part of the business basics. जब हम, let's say, अपने students को बिजनेस की बेसिक्स सिखाते हैं, तो आज भी हम उनको मैनेजमेंट, मार्केटिंग और फाइनेंस सिखाते हैं. बट व्हेन आई सी द फ्यूचर, आई सी CSR और कॉर्पोरेट रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी बिकमिंग part of the business basics, whereby when we will be teaching our students about marketing, finance and management, automatically the fourth element to a business is going to be responsible business, or how to do responsible business or corporate responsibility, and it will not be an add-on. ये कोई additional चीज़ नहीं होगी कि अच्छा ये सब चीज़ें पढ़ा दी तो अब आप इनको corporate responsibility भी पढ़ाएं. ये additional नहीं होगी. It's going to be very much integrated into the basics of the business, just because organizations would realize that this is something which is extremely important and it is extremely needed, without which organizations cannot survive and cannot grow. Now, I guess the last thing that we will be doing in this particular lecture is, and towards the end of the course as well, we're going to study a CSR continuum. How CSR जो है वो from minimum to maximum कैसे move करता है. जब आप organizations की बात करते हैं, हमने पहले भी बात की, all organizations are not at the same level of CSR commitment. कुछ organizations की CSR के साथ commitment ज़्यादा होती है, कुछ organizations की CSR के साथ commitment जो है वो कम होती है, right? So what we're going to discuss is कि जी वो कौन सी organizations है, कौन सा continuum है जहाँ पर कम से लेकर ज़्यादा तक आपकी चीज़ें होती हैं. So CSR light to deep CSR. So the lowest जो आपका वो है involvement level है corporate social responsibility का, वो CSR light है, and the highest level of CSR involvement is deep corporate social responsibility. Now, consistent with their views on the progress of corporate social responsibility and the ability of CSR to bring about social and environmental improvements, CSR thought leaders felt that there will be different degrees of commitment to and styles of applying corporate social responsibility within the industry in the future. Much like today, collectively they described a continuum of CSR from CSR light to deep CSR. So depending upon के organizations की CSR commitment कितनी है, and depending upon के जी how are you applying corporate social responsibility concepts within your organizations. Your organizations can be either at this extreme, which is the light CSR or CSR light, or it can be somewhere in the middle, and the other extreme is deep CSR. So in between light CSR and deep CSR, आपकी organizations move करती हैं with reference to their commitment to corporate social responsibility and with reference to the styles they use in implementing corporate social responsibility within their organizations. Now, what is CSR light, which is the lowest most involvement level, which is the lowest most commitment level with respect to corporate social responsibility? Now, CSR light, these companies will have a superficial or marginal commitment to meaningful social or environmental improvements. They will be primarily concerned about responsiveness to complaints, not corporate social responsibility. The business model will not be changed. So basically, when we're talking of CSR light, they would not really be concerned about corporate social responsibility. They would not really be committed towards corporate social responsibility. All that they will be committed to is कि जी हम customer complaints को fulfill कर लें, हम customer को खुश कर लें, customer को खुश करेंगे तो sales ज़्यादा होंगी तो profitability ज़्यादा होगी, and eventually आपका investor या आपका shareholder is the one who's going to be made happy. So they're just concerned with कि minimal हम क्या काम करें, which is least possible thing that we should do so that we remain corporate social responsibility committed. Now, such companies may be using generalized standards such as the global reporting initiatives, and as such think that they have a handle on CSR when in fact they don't. So उनके जो standards होंगे वो भी बहुत general होंगे, वो कोई खास commitment, कोई खास effort show नहीं करेंगी. The initiative will be lacking as well, whereby उनकी जो commitment है वो उनके initiatives में reflect नहीं होंगे, because they're generally not committed to the cause of corporate social responsibility. Included in this group will be those companies which have been legislated into compliance with CSR objectives, whether their transgressions have been on the environment, corrupt business practices, etc. So generally, companies who are light CSR are generally the one who are doing it under pressure. राइट आप ज़बरदस्ती आपके ऊपर प्रेशर है गवर्नमेंट का लेजिस्लेशन का रूल्स का रेगुलेशंस का इसलिए आप सोशली रिस्पॉन्सिव हो इसलिए आप कॉर्पोरेट रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी कर रहे हो बिकॉज you've been forced to do or you've been forced to indulge in corporate responsibility because of the rules and the regulations. These companies do not show any commitment to social or environmental progress. Then the second type of companies एक तो आपकी CSR light होगी उससे एक step आगे और एक step बेहतर are your CSR compliant companies. Now these are the companies who will take on voluntary environmental and social obligations to maintain their license to operate. So these are the companies who are going to feel that the consumers are becoming more social responsibility conscious. They are the companies who are going to see that when the consumers are becoming more socially responsible, then the companies will have to do something so that they can keep their consumers happy. So they will take on voluntary environmental and social obligations so that they remain in the business, because when they're going to take up voluntary social and environmental obligations, then that means that the customer will get to know about it, and when the customer will be happy, that will result in more sales, more profitability, and so on. These companies will keep abreast of emerging standards and norms of CSR and ensure that they are compliant with those standards, CSR strategies. So they will check कि जी आपकी जो CSR standards कौन से हैं, कौन सी practices हैं, and they will try to keep abreast of those changes and they will try to incorporate those changes. Companies will become strategic about different aspects of CSR. They will become compliant with standards and then will create niches in specific areas of CSR more strategic to their company. So the companies are basically going to pick and choose. Whatever they feel is good for the company, वो CSR initiative choose कर लेंगी. Whatever they feel is not very important for the company, वो CSR initiative choose नहीं करेंगी. Now it is such companies जो कि problems भी create करते हैं, because let's say कि जब आपने Millennium Development Goals की बात की, those are all priority areas. But if a company feels कि नहीं, ये priority areas जो हैं ये मेरे लिए promotion create नहीं करते, या मेरी reputation को फायदा नहीं करते, या मेरी जो image है, they don't go with the image of the company, then what the company will do is कि उन initiatives को side पर रख के कोई नया सा initiative which might not be as important as those goals उसको take up कर लेगा. So what the company which is CSR compliant is, it's picking and choosing what it wants to do and what it does not want to do. They will become compliant with standards and then will create niches in specific areas of CSR more strategic to their company. So they will own compliant तो हो जाएंगे standards से, but within that compliance they will work on only those areas which are important for their country. So पूरा overall compliance ही नहीं show होगी, overall commitment नहीं होगी, सिर्फ उन CSR के उन few areas में commitment show होगी जो कि उनके लिए important है. They will develop business strategies within one or two aspects of CSR around which they can develop a competitive advantage and have significant impact. This is something that we've talked about. Companies in certain sectors will believe their key to survival is providing products and services acceptable to broad public interest, or they will go out of business. So automatically आपकी जो CSR compliant businesses हैं वो compliancy तो show कर रहे होंगे, but वो अपने customers को products and services के बारे में भी बात करेंगे, और वो सिर्फ इसलिए compliant होंगे, as I said earlier as well, because there's broad public interest. Since the public is demanding companies to become more socially responsible, since the public is demanding companies to do responsible business, this becomes the only reason that the company becomes a socially compliant or CSR compliant company. The next level which comes after CSR compliant companies and CSR light is CSR integrated. CSR integrated is further along the continuum will be those companies that fully integrate CSR throughout their business model, not as a strategic advantage but in the belief of the need to take social and environmental impacts and opportunities into account. So companies who integrate CSR or CSR integrated companies are those companies who really believe that corporate social responsibility or the social environment and the environmental issues and their impacts and their opportunities, जो आपको society आपको opportunities दे रही है, और आपके actions जो कि which are having an impact on the society, they should be looked into, they should be taken into account. And similarly, what the environment is giving to your organization, and what your organization is giving back to the environment are things which should be looked at and which should be seen and which should be catered for. So these are the companies जो कि आपके environmental impact को और आपकी social impact हो या आपकी social performance को और आपके environmental performance को they take into account in addition to your economic performance. Now they will have comprehensive CSR policies covering all areas of their operations and will be they will be operationalizing their CSR principles through rigorous performance standards, objectives, rewards and mechanisms. So these companies will not only be believing in corporate social responsibility, these companies will also be implementing the initiatives and they will have performance standards to measure कि जी अच्छा maybe इनका environmental audit होगा to see कि जी पहले क्या था, policy implement हुई बाद में क्या हुआ. They will monitor, they will control, they will reward those people, those employees who take up such initiatives and who are responsible and who work for such initiatives, and they will develop a mechanism, they will develop a system, they will develop a process जिसके अंदर आपकी corporate social responsibility जो है वो integrated होगी. CSR or sustainable development will inform decision making and business strategy throughout the company. So CSR will be the basis on which decisions will be made in the company and strategies will be made in the company. So that is what your CSR integrated is. Then the last or the other extreme, एक तो extreme आपकी CSR light थी जहाँ पर बिल्कुल भी company involvement नहीं थी CSR में. Then the other extreme is CSR deep or deep CSR. A group of companies will adopt or be founded on business models whose mission is to improve social or environmental conditions. Some leading companies will realize that the low-hanging benefits of CSR have been achieved and the early stage of CSR measures have been mined and exhausted. These companies will move to addressing the real trade-offs between different elements of the triple bottom line in sustainable consumption, resource extraction, just transition, intergenerational equity, etc. Now, deep CSR is what we are looking for. It is when companies, ये deep CSR वो वाली companies होंगी जो already CSR में believe करती हैं. उन्होंने ऑलरेडी CSR को अपनी स्ट्रैटेजीज में, विजन में, वैल्यूज में, मिशन में इंटीग्रेट कर दिया है. बट नाउ दे वांट टू डू समथिंग मोर. नाउ दे वांट टू डू समथिंग मोर फॉर द एनवायरनमेंट एंड द सोसाइटी. एंड दैट इज व्हेन these companies will move to addressing the real trade-offs between the triple bottom line. They will start thinking about the triple bottom line के जी profit account, people's account और planet account क्या है. They will take into account all these three accounts to see the overall performance of the company. They will talk about sustainable consumption. They will talk about sustainably extracting resources from the environment in such a way कि आपकी environment जो है वो degrade ना हो. आप अपनी environment को भी save करें और आप अपनी resources को भी extract करें. Just transitions के बारे में बात होगी, transparency, accountability के बारे में बात होगी और intergenerational equity के बारे में बात होगी. Which is basically that today when I'm living, when I'm alive, I need to think about the other generations which are supposed to come after me. I cannot think selfishly about myself or my generation only and try to benefit only my generation. I need to believe that the future generations have as much right to this world, to this environment, to this society as much as I have rights on it, right? So intergenerational equity basically is कि आप future generation के बारे में भी सोचेंगे. In all fairness, अगर आप just हैं और फेयर हैं और राइट हैं और एथिकल हैं तो आपको जितना अपना ख्याल है उससे ज़्यादा आपको अपनी फ्यूचर जनरेशंस का ख्याल होना चाहिए. बिकॉज सिटिंग वे यू आर, यू हैव गॉट व्हाट यू गॉट बट यू डोंट नो व्हाट द अदर जनरेशंस विल गेट. So that is what we call as intergenerational equity, and that is what they have to see. Now the Myriad CSR standards operating today will themselves become standardized and available as starter kits to new CSR companies. Now before I tell you this, let's just go ताकि कोई confusion आपके जहन में ना रहे. जो हमने CSR की जो कॉन्टिन्यूम की बात की उसमें हमने CSR लाइट से डीप CSR तक की बात की. एंड कंपनीज चारों टाइप्स की हो सकती हैं. CSR लाइट भी हो सकती हैं जो CSR को अपने अबाइड करती हैं और उनको फॉलो करती हैं भी हो सकती हैं, जो CSR को इंटीग्रेट करती हैं वो भी हो सकती हैं और डीप CSR कंपनीज भी हो सकती हैं. सो इट ऑल डिपेंड्स कि आपका कमिटमेंट लेवल टू CSR कितना है और आपका स्टाइल विद रेफरेंस टू इम्प्लीमेंटिंग CSR प्रैक्टिसेस कितना है. दैट टेल्स यू कि आप उस पूरे कॉन्टिन्यूम में किस जगह पर आप मौजूद हैं. Now, before we end our lecture today, let's just do an overall analysis of what we have and what we've done and what is the future of corporate social responsibility. The myriad CSR standards operating today will themselves become standardized and available as starter kits to new CSR companies. So these standards that we've studied, हमने भी बहुत सारे standards पढ़े, आपका टाटा का, आपका Infosys का, आपका GRI का, आपका EIRIS का, आपका SIRI का. These are all standards which help companies to become more socially responsible, which help companies to take up responsible business practices. Companies will be adopting the core standards and tailoring the rest to their unique environment. So again, core standards, basic standards, so let's say ISO 26000 की जो guidelines, so those are the basic guidelines that are provided. So आप उन guidelines को use करेंगे and बाकी सब चीज़ों को अपनी organization के मुताबिक, अपने culture के मुताबिक, अपनी history के मुताबिक tailor made कर देंगे, depending upon what type of environment you are living in. The focus in future will be on continuous CSR improvements and most especially the impact CSR operations have on social and environmental conditions. The future CSR company will require every policy, practice, operation, activity, members of staff, every decision to be measured against CSR criteria. So CSR is going to be one of those big major criteria against which you measure everything. पहले क्या होता था, आप हर चीज़ profitability से measure करते थे. लोग लेने हैं, आप प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी को देखोगे, पैसा नहीं है तो लोग नहीं लोगे, पैसा है तो लोग हायर करोगे. Policy is going to be based on profitability, practice is going to be based on profitability, operations are going to be based on profitability, processes are going to be based if the process is profitable or not. But that thinking will change in future. Every decision, चाहे business का हो, activity का हो, policy का हो, operation का हो, process का हो, manpower का हो, every decision will be weighed against one criteria. You'll keep CSR in mind. Every decision, every activity, every behavior, every action that the organization takes will be measured against corporate social responsibility criteria. Everything will, whenever we will be undertaking anything, we will see कि उसके societal impacts क्या हैं, we will see उसके environmental impacts क्या हैं. Many companies will be redefining business purpose to optimize profits, that is, making profits responsible and developing business principles consistent with it. So, every company that we will see in the future will be redefining their business purpose. So, पहले अगर business purpose profit या optimization of profit था, that will no longer be the only business purpose of the organization. Yes, profit optimization will be there, but in addition to profit optimization, they will think of making profits responsibly. They will be thinking of doing business responsibly so that whatever profits or the revenue that the company generates, they're generated in a responsible manner. And again, responsibility की जब आप बात करेंगे तो corporate responsibility के बगैर organization जो है वो responsible नहीं हो सकती. Now, companies will be increasingly called upon to help address the growing social and environmental challenges emerging globally and locally. They will be bringing their resources and influences to bear on those problems through cross-sectoral initiatives. So again, जो हमने सबसे शुरू में बात की that governments alone cannot handle the social and the environmental problems that the countries are facing these days. इतनी सारी problems हैं कि it is literally impossible for the governments to handle it. So there's going to be more pressures on the companies. There's going to be more focus on the companies that they should help and address the growing social and environmental challenges जो कि आपको globally भी face हो रहे हैं और locally भी face हो रहे हैं. And to face these challenges, to face these problems, automatically the companies will be bringing in their resources and they will be bringing in their thinking and they will be bringing in their influences so the problems and the challenges can be resolved. CSR companies will be promoting protection of human rights and generating economic, social and environmental benefits. While this trend will still be in its infancy, within 10 years, a more advanced trend will be catching attention. Increasing numbers of primarily small businesses whose mission is to enhance social and ecological conditions will be having an impact and will be part of the force that drives advances in corporate social responsibility. So what will happen in the future is, as I said, that CSR will take the front seat. Companies will be thinking of integrating corporate social responsibility within the very fabric of their organizations. Small business, not-for-profit organizations, NGOs who are committed to enhancing social and ecological conditions will then again play a very, very important role in all the activities that will be happening in the next 10-15 years. You need to realize at this point is that when I talk of corporate social responsibility, this was a concept which became important in 1970s. So the 1970s में important हुआ तो 70s, 80s, 90s, 200s. It's almost 40-45 years, right? And then also see कि बिल्कुल शुरू के 70s में शायद ये concept इतना ज़्यादा emerge ना हुआ हो. जब BITCSE organizations जो हैं वो 1980s में बनी. So effectively the concept really took its roots in the 1980s. So 30-40 साल में concepts develop नहीं होते. 30-40 साल is a very small time for companies to realize how important this particular concept is, how important this particular concept is to the growth of businesses, to the profitability of business, and to the business in itself as a whole. So that is with respect to KG corporate social responsibility का future क्या होगा और कैसे होगा. Now before I show you the links that you see in front of you, what I will first do is, because we're just ending our lecture, it's almost an hour now, we will first give you a very short recap of what we've done in this entire course. The purpose of corporate social responsibility MGT 610 is to create awareness in you as future leaders, as future managers, and as future entrepreneurs that you realize what corporate social responsibility is. So the very first thing that we did with respect to this course was to define corporate social responsibility. Corporate social responsibility की definition के पास हम आगे move कर रहे हैं. हमने कहा कि जो corporate social responsibility का जो concept है as a whole, what are the forces, what are the characteristics, what are the factors which affect corporate social responsibility. उसमें हमने countries की, उसमें हमने cultures की, उसमें हमने economic systems की और history की बात की, और फिर हमने human development की बात की कि जिस तरीके से आपका सिविलाइजेशन डेवलप हुई है, कैसे कैसे आपका कॉर्पोरेट सोशल रिस्पांसिबिलिटी का कॉन्सेप्ट जो है वो ज़्यादा इन्फोर्स हुआ है, या ज़्यादा इस्टेब्लिश हुआ है, या ज़्यादा बेहतर बना है. Then we also talked about what are the various CSR frameworks that can be used to implement corporate social responsibility within organizations. Then we also talked about वो कौन से different rating frameworks हैं जिनके थ्रू companies जो हैं वो अपनी corporate social responsibility इनिशिएटिव्स को देख सकती हैं, उनके रिजल्ट्स को जज कर सकती हैं, to see if the corporate social responsibility initiatives are important or not. And then during the course we've also discussed कि जब हम corporate social responsibility की बात करते हैं, जो कि हमारे कोर्स का भी नाम है, that just undertakes the social implications of the business activities. So अगर हमें ज़्यादा well-rounded बात करनी है तो हम corporate responsibility की term use करेंगे, because when we use the term corporate responsibility, then that involves the social initiatives of the organization as well as the environmental initiatives of the organization. So what is important is कि organizations के reference से आपका social initiatives भी important है और आपके environmental initiatives भी important है. और फिर हमने फाइनली जो हम लास्ट 2-3 लेक्चर से बात कर रहे थे, हमने ग्लोबल CSR की बात की, हमने ये इस पर डिस्कस किया कि जी क्या कैन वी फाइंड वन सिंगल वे ऑफ हैविंग वन सिंगल डेफिनेशन ऑफ कॉर्पोरेट सोशल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी दैट वी कैन इम्प्लीमेंट अक्रॉस द बोर्ड, एंड वी केम टू द कंक्लूजन दैट वी कांट. CSR द वर्ड इटसेल्फ इज सो कॉम्प्लेक्स, इज सो डायनामिक कि आपके लिए इट बिकम्स लिटरली इम्पॉसिबल कि आप एक चीज़ सब ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस पर अप्लाई कर दें. डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द हिस्ट्रीज, डिपेंडिंग अपॉन the cultures, depending upon the socio-economic conditions, depending upon the political situations of the country, आप different तरीके से CSR को अपनी country में और अपनी organizations में implement करते हैं. And that is one way of succeeding in your CSR practices, because अगर आप imitating कर रहे हैं, एक कंपनी ने किया आप उसको automatically अपनी कंपनी में apply कर रहे हैं, and you're not thinking before you are implementing, then the chances are that your CSR initiatives will never be successful. So the point is, the इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग इज़ कि आप सीखिए, समझिए, देखिए सब चीज़ें, लेकिन जब आप इम्प्लीमेंट करेंगे तो आपको अपनी लोकल कंडीशंस, अपनी लोकल सिचुएशंस, अपनी इन्वायरमेंट, अपना कल्चर, अपनी हिस्ट्री, अपने वैल्यूज़, अपनी मिशन को देखते हुए ही इम्प्लीमेंट करना है CSR फ्रेमवर्क को और CSR रिपोर्टिंग फ्रेमवर्क को, इफ़ यू वांट टू बी रियली कमिटेड टुवर्ड्स इट. एंड इन दिस लास्ट लेक्चर पर हमने क्या बात की? हमने CSR ऑप्टिमिस्टिक्स की बात की, हमने CSR पेसिमिस्टिक्स की बात की कि पेसिमिस्टिक्स क्या कहते हैं और ऑप्टिमिस्टिक्स क्या कहते हैं, और उसके रेफरेंस से फिर हमने ये भी देखा कि आपकी जो फ्यूचर ऑफ CSR है वो क्या है. फिर हमने ये भी देखा कि जो आपकी कंपनीज डिपेंडिंग अपॉन कि उनकी कमिटमेंट टू CSR क्या है, दे कैन वेरी फ्रॉम बीइंग CSR लाइट टू बीइंग CSR कंप्लायंट टू बीइंग CSR इंटीग्रेटेड टू बीइंग डीप CSR. सो डिपेंडिंग अपॉन कि आप कितना फोकस करते हो कॉर्पोरेट सोशल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी पर, कितने कमिटेड हो और किस तरीके से इम्प्लीमेंट करते हैं अपनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में, योर कंपनी कैन बी आइदर CSR डीप CSR और बी इन द कैटेगरी ऑफ CSR लाइट. सो हमने ये वाली सारी चीज़ें जो हैं हमने इस पूरे कोर्स में पढ़ी. सो दैट वाज अ क्विक रिकैप ऑफ आवर कोर्स. And I hope now I'm just about to show you a video clip, और जो अभी आप स्लाइड देख रहे हैं that is a reference link, right? And these two, जो आप first link देख रहे हैं, that's with reference to the Millennium Development Goal MDGs, right? So आप UNICEF की वेबसाइट पर जाएंगे, this is a small clip, I think 3 or 4 minutes, which will exactly show you कि जी आपके जो Millennium Development Goals के रेफरेंस से UN ने क्या प्रोग्रेस की है. And the second link is a link जो कि Coca-Cola Enterprise की press release है with reference to their CSR reporting. And इस release में I think it's a 4.5 minute video clip, and it will basically show you कि आपकी जो executive है, they will tell you about कि जी Coca-Cola की CSR reporting क्या है. They will be talking about the triple bottom line as well. They will be talking about what have they done. उनकी जो हर साल रिपोर्ट आती है उसमें कौन कौन सी चीज़ें included हैं, what उनके measurement of performance क्या है, and how has their performance with reference to corporate responsibility improved during the years. So this is what you have to do. Again, पिछले I think कोई आज 6 और 8 लेक्चर्स में हम जितना मटेरियल यूज़ कर रहे हैं वो मोस्टली आपकी बुक्स में अवेलेबल नहीं है. सो माई स्लाइड्स वुड बी द गाइडिंग पॉइंट फॉर यू, एंड व्हेन यू विल बी रिसीविंग द कोर्स मटेरियल आई वुड आल्सो बी सेंडिंग यू हैंडआउट्स विद रेफरेंस टू व्हाट आई विद रेफरेंस टू द इंफॉर्मेशन दैट आई हैव यूज्ड इन योर स्लाइड्स. इन एडिशन अगर आप इन सब चीज़ों को, इन सब टॉपिक्स को, चाहे वो EIRIS हो या SIRI हो या GRI हो, आप इन सबको जब सर्च करेंगे then most probably you will get the same information that I have shown you on my slides, because generally मैं जैसे ISO 26000 था वो information मैंने उसकी वेबसाइट से ही ली थी. So what I've just done in the last 6 to 10 slides is कि मैंने आपकी बुक को कॉम्प्लीमेंट किया. जो इन्फॉर्मेशन आपकी बुक में है वो तो इम्पोर्टेंट है, वो कोर्स का भी पार्ट है. इन एडिशन मैंने उस इन्फॉर्मेशन को कॉम्प्लीमेंट किया है with additional information that you will be receiving through your slides and that you will be receiving through your handouts. So I'm going to end my lecture and I'm going to end my course here, and I would just hope, really hope, that during the course of the last 32 lectures I, as a very strong believer in corporate responsibility, and I, as a very strong advocate of corporate responsibility, I've managed to just, अगर मैंने आपके अंदर इतना सा interest raise कर दिया that you're now conscious about corporate responsibility, that you now think of corporate responsibility, then I think that my job sitting here is done. Because if I've managed to create that little bit of sensitivity in you, if I've managed to create that little bit of awareness in you, then that basically means that I've done my job. And as future leaders, and as future managers, and most importantly as future entrepreneurs, when you will be having your own businesses and when you will be running your own businesses, your activities will reflect what you have learned in this course. Your actions will reflect socially responsible behaviors. Your operations, your company's operations will reflect ethical standards and moral standards and the concepts that we have studied with respect to corporate responsibility, because you need to realize that there's no future for any one of us, for organizations, for you and for me, if we are not going to think about the environment and if we are not going to think about the society. So I'm going to leave you now with this particular clip that you will be seeing, and I will say my Allah Hafiz, and I really hope that you will take very good care of yourself, and as future leaders you will be taking care of your society and also your environment. So Allah Hafiz, and you take care.